I like this. Go. My nigga telling me to praise to Allah. With some cold-blooded killers standing right in front of y'all. Everybody got a pistol, neither one got a heart. Selling drugs, every fight, it was hard in the north. But I say, all well, all praise to my God. Left a stain in the street when we spin out the car. Red bandana tie around the road. Hope my girl could forgive me living life like a star. All red bottoms looking like I walked on the scene. Homicide damage with the pills. Young nigga came up still running from the system. Caught his homeboy stealing out the pack, so he clipped him. Been feeling down, need somebody for the lift. He been fighting with his girl cause he said it down feel him. Mama say that he got drugs in his system. New image old me, so they miss him. How the fuck I supposed to act with my father in the prison? Tell another nigga listen back then, I ain't listen. Real player with some young niggas round me, crib. With some old heads out of jail, leave a nigga miss. Lot of money, but they still don't understand how I'm living. From the streets to the can, either way I'm living. Put my rip a nigga up 1 second in a minute. Tell a nigga hit me up if he really got 10. My nigga telling me to praise to Allah. With some cold-blooded killers standing right in front of y'all. Everybody got a pistol, neither one got a heart. Selling drugs, every fight, it was hard in the north. But I say, all well, all praise to my God. Left a stain in the street when we spin out the car. Red bandana tie around the road. Hope my girl could forgive me living life like a star. What I say? Press the button and the door open up. Let my nigga out the whip. Ain't no shooting out the rave. Got the back in the front sold up. Tell him spin around the block right before you catch a play. Came home, started selling AA. Got some dog food on me with some act in the case. Got a K right in my home if you ran in my place. Put a bullet in his dome once it exit his face. On my knees, praying to God, telling him I'm going home if I don't live up to going hard. One night I ain't go home, girl, acting crazy cause she mad that I'm living like a star. Bitch, I'm straight up out them trenches, I ain't never had a heart. And I'm plugged in the socket, I ain't never had a car. And you want the fancy thing, so you better play your part. Told that bitch you don't work, then I swear you gon' starve. My nigga telling me to praise to Allah. With some cold-blooded killers standing right in front of y'all. Everybody got a pistol, neither one got a heart. Selling drugs, every fight, it was hard in the north. But I say, all well, all praise to my God. Left a stain in the street when we spin out the car. Red bandana tie around the road. Hope my girl could forgive me living life like a star. Like a star, yeah.
We're back.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen of the Bookit Sports community and hopefully around the world. We got our last episode of TMA before Thanksgiving. Josh, how you doing, bud?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing good, dude. I'm doing good. Just hanging out, doing the do. Providence game day today. I was up till 2 a.m. last night. I don't know if you saw my tweet. Was up till 2 a.m., burning the late night oil, sweating college basketball bets. We are so back.
So back.
So back.
Dude, it feels so good. This week, I don't know why, just something about this week feels different. Like when you're home for the holidays and there's just college basketball on starting at 9 a.m. most days, there's nothing.
There's just quite literally nothing better than, especially, my parents are a little bit older. So we went out to dinner last night at 5:30. I watched those bets that I placed at the 5:30 window, absolutely cake. And in the back of my head, I was going, you know what, though? We're going to get home. They're going to bed by 9, and I'm going to be able to lock in for 5 more hours of college basketball. Like, it's not over anytime soon.
It is not. That is awesome. Yeah, getting done with dinner at 6:30, that's probably amazing.
Dinner done at 6:30. We're up till 5, and that's just how it rocks, dude. That's just how it rocks, dude. But those late night games, we talked about it yesterday. We burged a little bit, but I'm going to keep fading Duke in really big spots because Cooper Flagg just isn't ready yet.
Yeah.
He's not ready yet. He turned the ball over again 2 times in crunch time, and it's just one of those things where, yes, Kansas was the number 1 team. No, that bet shouldn't have been as hard as it was, but Hunter Dickinson got ejected and Cooper Flagg still couldn't get them over the line. So when it's a really big game and he doesn't have the comfort of being in Duke, I'm going to be more inclined to fade Cooper Flagg than I am to tail him.
Yeah, that's fair. He hasn't really done anything late game for you to think that he's got it.
No. I also think Auburn is going to be an absolute wagon this year. Late night, I don't know if anyone stayed up to watch that. They fucking banged. Bad.
I did not. I was sleepy tired.
I know a game you did get to watch was the Creighton Blue Jays, who are banned.
We did watch that.
Creighton Blue Jays are banned. Also, I don't know why I didn't listen to myself and fade Penn State in their first big game, but instead I took Penn State in their first big game and got banged out.
Yeah, dude, I think San Diego State might be a little wagon. I think I'm them. They're plus 130 again today. I don't know how I don't against Oregon.
Are you going to sprink?
I'm not. Yeah, I wouldn't call it a sprint, but yeah, they're winning.
Wow. I'm seeing some chats. Friars money line. Let's go. Post some parlays on Twitter. I'm definitely going to post a parlay on Twitter today after yesterday's loss by one leg. It's just classic, Josh, that like
Every time.
I strictly lose by one leg, it feels like.
Every time.
And it was like the minute that first leg died, it was just so classic that Kansas would win outright when I altered them to plus 5.5, and that Auburn would just blow the shit out of UNC. Like, it wouldn't even have been a sweat if A&M just did their job, dude.
Yep, it would have been easy.
Who, again, it's like we got the fucking Booper Bowl of teams that love to sell today, Creighton versus A&M.
Yeah.
Like, what a horrible game that is.
Horrible
game that is. What else happened last night, Josh, other than Daniel Jones is now on the goddamn Minnesota Vikings? What the fuck is that?
Dude, he's gonna be a backup, but I don't know what that move is. We'll see.
Like, what is that?
I don't know. Maybe
that tells me they don't have faith in Sam Darnold, which is kind of annoying.
Or they don't have faith in Nick Mullins. That could also be. Because if Sam Darnold goes down, now like their team is done. Like they have
but Daniel Jones was a 5-year starter.
That's probably why they got him. Because they didn't pay him anything. They're like, all right, I guess we can get you in here to back up Sam if he gets hurt.
But he turned down teams that definitely gave him the starting job. You don't think Minnesota was like, we're going to have Sam on a short leash?
I don't think any team gave him the starting job.
The Raiders? You don't think the Raiders offered him the starting job?
No.
Dude.
Not right away.
Dude.
No.
There's no way. You don't think the Raiders are like, yeah, Daniel Jones, you could start for us.
There's no team that's that bad right now that wants to win. That's the thing. It's like if they have a bad quarterback, like they're fine sitting with a bad quarterback.
I mean, that is just that's incredible out of you. I don't know if I agree with that. You don't think that the Raiders who have fucking poo-poo Gardner Minshew were like, yeah, Daniel?
I think so.
Wow. That would be shocking.
Well,
but I guess he's on the Vikings, so if Sam Darnold goes down.
Yeah, every team knows that Daniel Jones probably isn't their long-term solution. So, like, no one's going to be like, oh, get in here, start right away. We need you bad right now. I don't think that's the case. He wanted to go to a contender. So not the Raiders.
Maybe they don't believe in Nick Mullins. It kind of just, I don't know why. I'm just getting the spidey sense that they don't really believe in Sam Darnold.
Well, I'm not sure if they believe in him completely either, but I don't think they're going to sit Sam Darnold unless he, like, looks bad. Like, it's not just going to be like, oh, Daniel Jones is now the quarterback of our team. I think Sam Darnold will have to do something bad for that to happen. Because he's looked good.
To get benched.
Yeah, he's looked good.
Speaking of looking good, I also just wanted to bring up really quickly. How about those Memphis Tigers, dude? They're fucking goated.
Yeah, they're
Plus
good.
2.5 last night. They went outright. I mean, they're one of those teams to keep an eye on this year, and we said it yesterday. Penny Hardaway might just have a roster on him.
Yeah. I mean, dude, I was telling you this before this. That's Missouri's only loss this year, and I was, like, actually so pissed off after the game because I didn't think Memphis was very good, and clearly they are. So that might be the best loss we could have possibly had to this point.
I agree, dude. I agree. I don't remember the last time I saw Mizzou on the slate. I don't know what you guys are doing or what tournament you're playing in, but I haven't seen you guys on the slate in weeks, it feels like.
We played on Friday, but we hadn't played for a week before that. But on Friday, we played some dog shit team. I forgot who it was. It was fucking – who was it? I just had it up. I don't know. Some terrible team that you would not have watched the game. But we played today against Lindenwood, which is –
the red tube, Josh. No team that would make him a starter is not good enough to boost his stock next year. This says more about what Danny wanted. So maybe it is a Danny move.
No team that would make him a starter is not there's too many negatives in there for me to read that correctly.
It's about what Danny wanted, basically saying.
No, I know, but no team that would make him a starter
isn't good enough to boost his stock next year.
No team. Okay, yeah. Rewrite that. Retype that. I'll reread it.
So, so you're saying there's no team right now that would make him a starter that would boost his stock enough next year to, actually improve his career, so he went somewhere that he wanted to go instead of somewhere that offered him possibly a starting job.
Yeah, okay. But Was there anyone offering a starting job? That's what I'd love to know.
And D-Lou said Bears money line for Black Friday. We're going to go ahead and shut down stream, guys. Thanks so much for coming. We had a lot of fun. The door's right here. You can see yourself out if you'd like. I mean, what are we doing?
We're taking.
What are we doing, dude? What are we doing? Someone in the Bookit account said, shout out the Irish at number 5. Shouldn't even be in the playoffs.
Well, they're going to be number 5 until
Shouldn't even be in the playoffs.
they lose
I agree.
to the 12.
Plus 7.5.
They play
Don't
the
mind
12.
if
Yeah,
I
they play
do.
the 12, right?
Huh?
They get to play the 12 seed, the 5.
I think so, yeah.
Interesting.
Anything else that happened yesterday? I was really trying to think, other than the fact that, Josh, the Big East is wide open, and don't be shocked if the Providence Friars spin the wheel and win the whole thing now.
Okay.
If Bryce Hopkins comes back today and we look good, I got news for you. UConn is dead. They got too many freshmen. Creighton is dead. They're fucking junk ski for whatever reason. That roster that I thought was deep is actually just junk. Xavier's kind of sneaky. They're okay. St. John's is kind of very flash in the panty. Don't be shocked if the Providence Friars spin the wheel and we're winning the whole thing. Don't be shocked.
We're
Don't
ending
be
the
shocked.
Bears money line, and we're saying that Providence winning the Big East.
Dude, don't be shocked. That's all I'm saying.
Come on.
5-0. We got OU today on the island. Should be a good game. Hopefully, we're only plus 2.5. We should beat OU.
This is a telling game for the whole season.
But I'm just telling you, Josh. Don't be shocked if Bryce Hopkins comes back today and we look like a whole nother team.
Is he actually back? Do we know? Or is
Yeah, today.
like actually he's back?
Yeah.
Okay.
They
Okay.
announced.
That can make a difference. We'll see. But up until this point, I don't think you could say that Providence has looked very good. For your standpoint, they have
Yeah,
not looked
no.
very good.
They've actually looked junk.
Yeah.
If you were smart, you'd probably fade us because this is our first big game and we've looked horrid. But I'll just be watching as a fan today. That should tell you all you need to know.
Dude, you guys haven't broken 80 points this year. And
Josh,
played
would you just
nobody.
come on? Yes, we did.
Who?
I'm pretty sure our last game we went over 80.
No, 78, 79, 60,
Oh,
6, 59.
Dude, would you just we play Big East ball? It's defense.
Play Big East ball.
D
Oh,
pork
you
chop.
take it,
Do
take
not
that.
take the over. Do not take the over, pork chop. Do not take the over when Providence College was playing basketball because we will, just so you know, you're going to open your eyes and we will be on a 10-minute scoring drought. So do not take the over.
Yeah.
Do not take the over.
Do not do that. It's also so low, and Oklahoma's been scoring, so that game is good.
That's good for us.
Good for you.
Bring out the clamps. How you doing? Let's play some defense.
Yeah.
All right, should we talk some picks? Should we talk some plays?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. We got a whole weekend of shit.
Let's go to
Can we just, I mean, it gets me going every time.
every time.
It gets me going every time, that little intro. All right, let's start some side, Josh. Let's start in college basketball. I like Charlotte minus 3.5. This Charlotte team has kind of been like a sneaky little wagon for me. I feel like every time they play, I just kind of like sneak a little U on them if I like the spot. And they've come through for me for a couple times. So I'm going to take the minus 3.5 here. But just keep in mind, Josh, I feel like we're getting to the point now where when you look at the Creightons, the Michigan States, the Alabamas, the Rutgerses, and the Memphises, keep in mind they're now on their 4th back-to-back.
Yeah.
So this is back-to-back-to-back-to-back now. So just keep that in mind when you're betting on today's slate. I wouldn't go super heavy on any games. I would go just enough to where if you feel confident, maybe a unit is the right price you put on it. But I wouldn't be throwing 5 units, 4 units on games where they're on their 4th back-to-back-to-back. And keep in mind, for games like Providence, this is their first game in their tournament. So they didn't get off the flight till 2 days ago. And now they're playing over in the Bahamas.
Mhm.
So just keep that in mind. You got a lot of teams starting their tournaments, which is not good because that's a lot of travel, a lot of flights, a lot of jet lag. And you got teams on their 4th back-to-back-to-back. So just keep that in mind with these games. A lot of weird shit's going to happen that might tell you to take the dogs. I'm going to tell you what I'm going to take, but just keep that in mind. I'm not throwing more than a unit on any of these games.
Okay.
on a single game. I'm going to take Charlotte minus 3.5. Unfortunately. All right, yeah, 207 Maniac in the red chat. I mean, let's just talk about that game. I'm not going to bet Louisville IU. I told Josh Louisville's going to be my little wagon this year. I'm going to bet Louisville in a lot of spots. And if I didn't have a show and I didn't have people that potentially would tail me, I would tweet Louisville. I would take Louisville because I just like this Louisville team. But when I looked into the matchup, IU is just mad. I don't want to trust. It's a small guard-heavy Louisville team early in the year against a really big IU team. That just scares me a little bit. So that's why I don't want to touch that game. But what I will tell you is guards dominate college. They dominate March. They dominate college. So I do like guard-heavy teams. But when you got a team that can go 3 rotation on the big man, it does scare me against a smaller team like Louisville because sometimes that leads to foul trouble. Sometimes that leads to second, third chance opportunities when you're on defense. So I'm not going to bet that game, but I will be betting. If I was betting, I would take Louisville because I like Louisville, but it's probably IU in this spot, just so you know.
Yeah, dude, I kind of agree with you. I was looking at this game, dude. The line kind of says Louisville, but
I agree.
No, I don't know. I think Indiana might be a better team. I don't know if Louisville's been tested enough yet for us to know if they're good.
Indiana's deeper and bigger, and that scares me early in the year. But Louisville has the more talented players, I would say.
Yeah, I would agree with that. But I just
for
don't
anyone,
go. And they played Tennessee and they lost by 20. So, I just want them to prove it first, prove that they can beat a top 25 team.
I agree. For everyone in chat, we're going to bet Louisville plenty this year. So don't feel the need to have to bet this game. I mean, honestly, IU is a great bet if you wanted to bet. But if you're itching to bet Louisville, just, let this one splooge. If they win, chalk it up to now we know more about them. If they lose, we saved our ass, and we're going to bet them again at some point during the season, I promise. They're going to be on the platter plenty.
Yeah, they'll be there.
But yeah, Josh, I'm taking Charlotte minus 3.5. And then I think I'm going to fade you. And I'm going to take Oregon minus 3.5 here, dude.
Wow.
I know, dude. I know.
Wow.
I just don't know if I trust San Diego State. I'm just starting to think that maybe Creighton is just that bad right now.
They might be bad, but, dude, I think San Diego State, every year they play a certain type of basketball that is just hard to play against. They slow you down so much and just beat you down inside. I don't know. I love them, especially in these tournaments. You need to play back-to-back. You played yesterday, and now you got to go play San Diego State, who's literally just going to play the most boring ball of all time.
Yeah, I don't hate that narrative either, Josh. I don't know. I think Oregon's a better team than Creighton, and I don't think Creighton looks good right now. And it just feels like one of those spots where, I don't know. I also just have such a bad taste in my mouth at that basketball conference, dude.
Yeah.
I just fucking hate that whole conference after last year in March, and I think they're all frauds. I don't think any of them are good. And it's really hard for me to click that button right now. And I don't know why.
That's fair, dude. That's fair.
There might be some bias, dude. There might be a little bit of bias.
There could be. It's going to be a good game.
There might be some bias.
Either way, it's going to be a great game, I think.
I'm going to take the Memphis Auburn over. This is both their 4th game in a row. But if there's one thing I know about Memphis is that they don't play defense and they score at an insane clip because that's how Penny Hardaway likes to play. They play fast. And if there's one thing I know about Auburn, they will get theirs. And I think this Memphis team might actually be really good. And I wouldn't be shocked. I'm not going to fade Auburn because Auburn's going to be a little wagon this year that I'm definitely going to be on multiple times. But I wouldn't be shocked if Memphis squeaks another one against a really good team here in a tournament where everyone's a little tired.
Yeah, I don't know how you don't take their +9 in this game. I mean, that's just –
I agree.
The way they've looked. I don't know how you don't take that +9.
You know what they remind me of, Josh? Do you remember South Carolina last year?
Oh, yes, of course I do. We bet
when they would be +7.5 and they'd win outright. That just kind of it just seems like one of those teams where I don't know if the books necessarily respect them yet.
Yeah, I agree.
So I don't know. I agree. If I was just betting, I would take that +9, but I kind of want to just feel a little bit more safe and take the over because I think you're getting Auburn coming off a really dominant win against a really big team. and Memphis winning back-to-back games, but also keeping in mind that UConn lost back-to-back. So maybe they're not weighing UConn as big of a win. But I'm definitely going to take that over, dude. I mean, Auburn doesn't play phenomenal defense. Every game that they've gotten a big lead out, they always let the other team back in for some reason. And then towards the end, they can run away with it sometimes. So that's where I'd be scary with the 9. But I like this over.
Okay. Dude,
I like this over.
Game right after that.
Yes.
We were just talking about the team. South Carolina. That might be my favorite play of the day. -5.5 against Virginia Tech. Virginia Tech is actually a terrible basketball team.
Virginia Tech is bad.
A bad team. And South Carolina just lost to Xavier. I mean, they were in the game, I feel like, most of the time, and they kind of pulled away now. Not most of the time, but at least for half. And Xavier pulled away.
Also, I rate Xavier really, really high.
Yeah, I do too. I think they're a good team. I think coming off a loss, I think South Carolina beats the brakes off of Virginia Tech. And they have the same record. They're both 3-3. They're -5.5.
Yep.
Give me that.
No, I agree. The only thing I would say, though, is Derek White fan, we're going to talk about the Friars in a little bit. We're working our way down the slate right now. So get comfortable, relax, grab a water, grab a beer, and let's go through the slate together. The only thing I will say about South Carolina, Josh, they're kind of just as rat as Virginia Tech.
No, they're junk.
I mean, they stayed in that game with Xavier, but just keep in mind, both these teams are fucking ratitude.
Yeah, dude, I've watched South Carolina play. I watched their game against Xavier. I think South Carolina is not very good, but I look at Virginia Tech like they're literally like Jacksonville level, like Winthrop level. That's the level that I see.
Virginia Tech is very, very bad.
South Carolina I see like being like bottom of the SEC kind of, but bottom of the SEC is better than fucking Mercer and all those jokes of teams. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I agree.
I think Virginia Tech is on their level.
I don't disagree, dude. I don't disagree. I just think that's if I was betting that game, I would take South Carolina -5.5. But I don't know. Just two bad teams beating the shit out of each other always scares me.
Fair enough.
Always scares me, but I don't hate it.
I would outline that too. Like I would not be scared to outline that
wow
to 20. I wouldn't be surprised.
What the fuck? You just said 20. You would outline 15 points?
Yeah.
Jeebus.
You could get South Carolina to win by.
They might not even offer 20.
21 plus 900.
Welcome in, True Life. Jesus, John.
Welcome in, True Life. You just got a winner.
Welcome in, True Life. You just got a 15-point alternate.
Welcome in.
I don't hate it, dude. I mean, I don't hate it, Josh. I don't hate it.
I'm definitely screaming on it. I have to.
I'm going to take the Friars +2.5. I know you probably saw it coming. I'm going to watch this game as a fan, but I'm definitely going to put some money on it just because here's the thing about it. Bryce Hopkins, every news outlet is saying he's playing today. Mm-hmm. I'm sure he's going to play in a limited capacity, but apparently he's been full practice for the entire beginning of the season. So I don't think we're going to see that much of rust on Bryce. But the one thing that I'm more excited about is his versatility on defense. Because Bryce Hopkins was a guy last year when we were looking really, really good at the beginning of the year that can guard 1 through 5 as a 4, which is really, really hard to find in college. And I think in a game against Oklahoma where Providence is definitely going to go through scoring droughts, we still don't have a guy. The fact that Corey Floyd Jr. is supposed to be our guy and he's brick shit from 3 and Jaden Pierre is the streakiest shooter of all time is concerning. So Bryce Hopkins is going to have to figure out his streaky scoring this year. But I like us +2.5 for how bad we've looked against a team like OU in the Bahamas. I think that's a good line to grab us at. I think we could win this game outright, but I also wouldn't be shocked. And I'm just going to say it so it's out there. I wouldn't be shocked if we got smoked by 15 plus because this is what we do.
Wow.
We are also in, Josh, I don't know if you looked, but the battle for Atlantis might be the hardest fucking tournament in the preseason. And I don't know why Kim English threw us to the goddamn Wolves.
It always is, I feel like. They always have some good teams out there. I feel like that's good, though. I feel like because
Not when we got this team. We might fucking leave the island 5-5.
Yeah, but losses like that in the beginning of the year don't really matter. I feel like just getting those games under your belt is more important. Like seeing
If we beat OU, we got to play Arizona.
Mhm.
And then if we beat Arizona, I forget who's on the other side, but it's like all top 25 teams.
Yeah. I mean,
So, fuck.
dude, you
Kim?
want that, though. You want that.
I mean, you want that, but also it's like, dude, we got a team that still hasn't gelled yet and still can't put together scoring runs. And now we're going to have to play really good ball clubs. That feels like you get punched in your mouth.
Maybe. Or you play Davidson and Davidson beats Arizona.
Yeah, that'd be goated. But we got to beat Oklahoma first.
You do.
So let's get a win against Oklahoma today. Come on.
I'm sure.
Josh. I feel like I want to go back to Creighton plus 3.5. I need you to talk me off.
Why are they dogs in that game?
Just say it.
You know what we can do? You know
Just
what
say it. Just say it.
I mean, it's A&M, but I also love the under. I love the under in that game.
Oh, my God.
That just seems like a disgusting, slow game from Creighton and A&M.
Are you taking A&M?
No, I probably won't touch that game. I won't take either side. I won't touch it.
Oh, my God.
Both teams have sold me.
Yeah, if Ashworth is out again, Creighton is canceled. We talked about Indiana in the beginning, Nick, in the red chat. I would, if I was betting, I'd take Indiana, but I really, really like Louisville, so I don't want to bet against them. But I think Indiana just has a better matchup for Louisville. They're big, they're mean, and I think you're playing a small, guard-heavy Louisville, so I don't know. It's up to you. I live bet them not knowing Ashworth was out. Yeah, well, I pre-bet them knowing Ashworth was out and lost my cheeks. So I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing in this game, bro. Maybe it's just take A&M minus 3.5 even. Both these teams sold me yesterday. I had A&M in the lay, and I had Creighton for a nuke. Both these bastard teams sold me yesterday. Should I just stay away, dude?
I think you stay away. Because
Okay.
I think the play's the under, and I know you're not taking that. So
All right, W
it's
friend.
be a stay away spot.
W friend, stay away. I'm going to stay away.
And-
Josh, Xavier plus 1.5 is POD.
POD.
POD. Let's go.
Who they
Fins
play?
is also on Auburn,
Yeah.
3 a.m. Midnight Oil. Sorry, what'd you say?
Who are they playing?
They're towards the bottom of the slate.
Oh, I see. Michigan. Okay.
Xavier plus 1.5 POD.
Wow.
Fuck the Big Ten, dude.
Okay.
Fuck the Big
I,
Ten.
This game to me screams over. I don't know why.
And Josh, go ahead and look at who Michigan played in their last game when I cashed minus 10.5.
They played someone that we were just talking shit about because I just saw that. Who were they playing? Someone we were talking shit about. Let me find it.
It was Virginia Tech, dude. It was Virginia Tech, and now you got to play a Big East juggernaut in Xavier. Give me Xavier plus 1.5 going into Michigan or
Okay.
wherever their tournament is.
Yeah. I mean, I don't
Take the
hate
stories how you want.
I like the over a lot. I like that over a lot. A lot.
Okay, I like that over too. Josh, if you keep scrolling on the slate, I really want to take Michigan State plus 4.5.
Okay. I like that a lot as well.
And I don't know if that's a good bet.
Yeah, they did just get embarrassed yesterday. North Carolina did. But, dude,
There's teams at the top that are in the top 25 that I just don't respect and I don't think are good. At the top of that list is UNC. We have faded them in every spot possible this year, and I'm pretty sure we've hit every bet doing that. They are literally ones and twos at the top of I don't think they're a good basketball team, and I want to keep fading them.
yeah, dude, I'm in on taking Michigan State. I would consider springing their money line too, plus 165.
I agree.
I wouldn't hate that at all. I like Michigan State.
Josh, we got a rare chat. I just want to read it to you out loud. Shout out the young boys. Pause, but shout out Stay Away FBI. I'm talking about a soccer team. Shout out the young boys.
What ended up happening in that game?
I think they won, dude.
No way.
Yeah, dude.
I didn't get to watch that game.
Fading UConn, bunch of frauds. I don't disagree, Trev. Big East is wide open this year. No, they lost bad, Josh.
Yeah, no, 6-1.
got
I mean, that
they
over
got
hit.
smoked.
The over.
Yeah, the over did smack in the jaw, dude.
Jaw.
The over did smack in the jaw. I just wanted you to look at that young boy score thinking that maybe they pulled one off.
Well, we passed over my team,
Yeah, go ahead.
the boys,
Go ahead.
and we're taking Mizzou's team total over. Dude,
Okay.
their offense literally cannot be stopped. I mean, obviously they're playing dog shit teams, but we're playing another dog shit team today. And for some reason, Caleb Grill has turned into fucking Rayon. I don't know what happened. He couldn't score at all the first 2 games, and now he can't miss. So it's 88.5. And I think we've scored like 90-plus points in pretty much every game, except maybe the first game.
Yep.
We scored 84, 111, 91, 112. The last 4.
Okay, I like it. I don't hate it, dude.
Give me that.
I don't hate it. I took Georgetown's team total yesterday at 71.5. They ended at 66 against Wagner. It was the most embarrassing thing I've ever put on the feed in my life.
That's so, dude. Fuck Georgetown.
Most embarrassing thing I've ever put on the feed in my life is Georgetown not being able to score 72 against fucking Wagner.
I mean, that's more on them, though. That's embarrassing for them.
Yeah, I agree. I'm just the idiot that tailed them. What's my favorite Thanksgiving side dish? My mom makes these breaded noodles, dude.
Breaded noodles.
That'll fucking make your brain explode.
Breaded noodles. Like, they're like fried noodles?
Yeah, but they're not like fried noodles because they're like, she makes them and then you flip it, and on the top is this like
Is it like
crust of breadcrumbs.
Okay.
And then you break through the crusty breadcrumbs and you got like soft and dude, it is so fun. You put some gravy on that bit, it'll make your brain explode, dude.
Sounds gas. That sounds gas.
But my family, dude, the funny thing about my family and Thanksgiving is my dad, for whatever reason, he just loves to spend Thanksgiving like he's back in the trenches with his 7 siblings, 1 mom, and like they're eating the clearance aisle. Like he goes straight out of the can for everything. Just straight can everything. Yeah, canned green beans, canned cranberry. Like it's all got to be out of the can. I don't know why he does it, but that always happens at Thanksgiving for my family as well. He just like buys back in when he was like 12 years old and they're eating straight, just canned everything.
That's what my family does too.
He just loves it.
The turkey's good, but pretty much everything else is canned.
He
Like
just loves to go
Stouffer's
back to
mac
the
and
trenches.
cheese, like the Stouffer's mac and cheese, like that's OG. Like,
He just
literally-
loves to go back to the trenches and just over salt everything. Just like salt to make it taste better. It's just classic, dude.
That's funny, dude. Mine.
What would yours be, Josh?
I love cream corn.
I don't like corn, dude. Like corn is one of those things where I don't like it.
Cream corn for sure.
I just don't like it, dude.
I
Your
don't
dad
like
is actually the
cream
Green
corn.
Giant. He might be, dude. My dad might be the Green Giant. He's a
Also,
big
mac
boy.
and cheese is always fire. Also, Midwest thing is like it's like rice, broccoli, and cheese whiz. I don't know if you ever tried that.
No.
That's like a staple in the Midwest. It's gas, but cheese whiz is a little.
Oh, okay.
Eh.
Cheese
It's good
whiz
though.
is, let's
It's
keep
good
it a
in
buck,
that.
is junk.
Yeah, it's junk, but it's good in that. Like mixed with the rice and broccoli and shit, it's good.
Dude, you know what, Josh? I'll say it. I think corn is the worst side dish at Thanksgiving. I don't think there's actually a meal where corn is goated.
Bro.
It's got no nutritional value. It's sometimes too sweet. And I just think it's junk.
Dude, cream corn is the best side.
Dude,
Not- Stuffing's the only answer.
dude, mac
That's
and
right.
cheese is goated. You know what my one sister makes that's so good, dude? She gets some Brussels sprouts. She
Mm.
bakes the Brussels sprouts with a balsamic glaze and some bread. I mean, oh my God,
Brussels
dude.
sprouts are so good. Brussels sprouts are cooked right there. So good.
So good, dude. Little salt pad, some balsamic glaze, some parm cheese. I mean, dude, it'll make you bust.
Super crispy and then fucking
It'll
phenomenal.
make you bust, dude.
You don't even need any, like, dude, salt and pepper and get them super crispy. Even that is fucking gas.
Yeah, so good. Yeah, when they're like crispy and there's got a little bit of crunch on the outside. Oh my God.
Yeah, Brussels.
That
with-
is good.
so good. Brussels with glaze.
It's so good. I like my Brussels glazed. All right, I'll say it. I like my Brussels glazed.
That's fair, dude.
All right, let's focus back in. We're gonna focus back in.
Sonny
There's so much shit to go over, dude.
Sonny Dutchy wants to know who else is taking a fat job before Thanksgiving dinner.
You taking that walk with the cousins?
Not my cousin. My cousins on the one side I would, but I don't celebrate Thanksgiving with them.
Yeah. We used to do a dude, I'm come from an Irish family and then a German family. And both my parents had 5+ siblings. My dad had 7, my mom had 5. Dude, we used to have Thanksgiving with everybody, and it would be literally just like rat fucked. Like we'd have to rent out like a storage, like literal warehouse, dude, to have everybody in, and we'd dude, it was insane.
Yeah, dude,
insane.
My family's also massive. My dad's side's 7, and my mom's side's 8 brothers and sisters. So it's literally just even just my mom's side, just going to their house.
Yes, same.
Stuff, they invite people that they've met 2 times in their life. And they're like, you want to come to Thanksgiving? There's literally 300 people there. 100 people are just random.
And I got news for you, dude. The Irish can't cook and the Germans can't cook. And when we would come together and everyone would bring a dish, it would be some of the worst food you've ever had.
Yeah, that's tough. My dad's side's German. My mom's side's Middle East. The Middle Eastern side, they got some. They make.
They put that shit on.
Yeah, they did.
I know they put that shit on.
That's for Christmas. We do that.
Is there BTL today?
There's not, dude.
Oh, so I guess we can go a little bit longer if we'd like.
We need to. Yeah.
But yeah, dude, those family parties, you'd be like, oh my God, here comes fucking Aunt Joanne bringing in her vintage casserole, and it would be inedible.
Yeah.
Inedible. Inedible. What's your favorite pie, dude?
Dude, I like apple pie is probably my go-to, but I also love peach cobbler, which is essentially pie.
I like a good cream pie. I'm just kidding. Keep it a buck. Keep it a buck. I'm just kidding. I actually, dude, you know what I really like, Josh? I like blueberry pies, dude.
Dude, blueberry pie is fucking good. I mean, I would eat all of them. They really.
Yeah, I'm not a dessert guy, to be honest with you. I actually hate dessert. In my whole entire life, I've hated dessert. Even when I was little and we had birthdays, my mom would always get birthday cake, and I'd be like, dude, I don't like birthday cake. And she'd be like, it's for the other kids. And I'd be like, all right, whatever. So I've never liked dessert in any form, but there's some about just a good pie.
100%. I don't like cake either. I'd never eat cake.
I fucking hate cake, dude.
But pie is dippy.
Dude, I'll fuck up a pumpkin pie.
Oh, really?
I'll fuck up a pumpkin pie.
That's the one pie that I don't like is pumpkin
pie. No way, dude.
Yeah, I don't like pumpkin pie. I don't like the consistency.
I love pumpkin pie.
Soft. There's not I don't know. The consistency is just weird for me. But I love apple pie. Apple
pie is so good.
Warm apple pie and ice cream, there's literally nothing better.
Are you going out tonight, Josh?
Potentially. I'm in Springfield right now, but one of my college roommates lives down here, so I might.
It's Blackout Wednesday, Josh.
I know. Well, I don't know how many bars there are out in Springfield, Illinois.
Oh, there's some dirty ones, dude.
I'm sure there will be, but we'll see.
So my buddies and I, it used to be, I mean, now we're not that we're getting old, but what you used to do around here is there's a lot of bars that sell tickets. So you buy a ticket and we all go to the bar and you see all your buddies from high school and shit. But now we've kind of aged out of that. So now we go to the shit, dude. I'm not even kidding you, Josh. If you love dive bars, you got to come down to New Jersey one time and I'll take you to this place. It is the shittiest hole in the wall, shitty dive bar, hole in the wall. And we go there with my buddy's parents, because my buddy's parents are my second parents. We go with my buddy's parents, his cousins, and we just rat fuck this tiny dive bar. No, there's no girls ever. It's normally just me, my buddy's family, and we just go to this shitty little dive bar in the wall, and it's the best, dude.
That sounds fun.
You can't get any of the liquor because they filled the fucking Tito's with Burnett's. It's a dive bar, dude, but it's so fun.
That's awesome, dude. I like going to bars like that more than going to clubs and shit.
I'm not a big club guy, dude.
Yeah, neither am I.
Not a big club guy, dude. I will say though, now that I had to make that big adjustment in my life, dude, going out is just not fun.
Yeah.
I just don't find going out fun anymore. Like, I don't really want to go. Like, I'm going to be home through the weekend and my buddies are trying to get me to go out in New York. And it's like, dude, I don't even know if I want to do that anymore. Like,
Yeah. I'm going downtown on Saturday, meet up with some of my buddies.
oh, that'll be fun.
I'm very excited to see all them, but going out and drinking the entire day, I just know I'm going to get home and sleep for 30 hours.
30 hours, dude.
Yeah.
You might sleep and wake up back in Dallas. That's how long you're going to sleep for, dude.
Literally might as well.
Oh, should we do a TMA gangbang today for Thanksgiving?
I think we should. No BTL. I think we have to.
All right, we'll do a TMA gangbang.
Is Goots in here? Goots, type in chat if you're in it, because I don't have the Twitch login. If he's in here, he can start a poll at the end. That'd be goated.
Or we can just text him.
Goots,
let's go, Goots.
Let's go, Goots.
Yeah, dude, Stern it. Josh, I've kind of reached unk status.
Unk status.
Like, dude, even my buddy's little brother who went to Providence was texting me, or no, he wasn't texting me. Who the fuck was texting me? He wasn't texting me. Who the fuck was texting me? But someone was like, yo, do you want to buy tickets to this thing? And I was like, dude, I'm not, like, no. That's where all, like, the college kids go. I'm not, like, no.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no BTL guys today. Sorry, you got to hang out with us for a little bit longer. We'll do a TMA gangbang, though, to scratch that itch that you want.
100%.
You know? All right, Josh, back to the slate.
Everyone's asking me about the Bears right now.
I know we'll get to the Bears. Dude, just edge them. We're just gonna edge max.
All right, fine. I'm gonna edge X ball at 22X.
Yeah, we're edge maxing you guys on the Bears because I also want to give Josh the floor because I wrote something down in my notes that I want to run by him.
Okay.
Drumpf downtown April for Blackout Wednesday, dude. Drumpf, all my buddies. Yeah, dude. I'm not gonna lie to you. I did peak in Nashville for that bachelor party when I took Tommy Novak gold and a cat. Like that was the peak of my going out. That was the peak of my going out. Dude, Drumpf. All of my buddies from Dallas are from Naperville, and this one chick that I followed on Instagram forever named Riley, that's like a track runner, I guess also lives there. She posted on her story, and I sent it to them, and they were like, dude, no way you follow Riley. It's like a TikToker. I was like, dude, that is a geek that she's from the
same Naperville is a good ass time. I've been down there. I've gone out there a couple times. It's fun.
Yeah, I've never gone out there.
Never been to Chicago, dude.
I know.
I'm
gonna rewind it really quick for everybody. Indiana Louisville. This is the last time I'm gonna say it. We've said it 4 times. Indiana Louisville. I really like Louisville as a team. But when I look at this matchup, I think they're gonna get dominated by Indiana's size. If there's one thing I don't want to do early season, it's take really small guard heavy against really big and also deep Indiana this early in the year. You could get the guards shock Indiana and they get really hot. That would be a nightmare for Indiana, but I don't know if I see that happening. I see a lot of second and third opportunities for Indiana on offense because they oversized Louisville so much. But you could also say on the other side, if you wanted to bet Louisville and maybe be on the sharp side, I don't know what the sharp side is, guard play gets the big boys in foul trouble. So it could go either way. It's just one of those where I'm not going to bet it. I don't want to be involved in it, and I'm going to stay away. But whatever you want to do in that game, I think Indiana is the bet, but I don't want to do that because I do like this Louisville team and I don't really want to bet against them because I have a weird thing in my brain where like that matters to me. Josh, I'm going to take SMU minus 5.5. I think they're the better team. I think they're going to be a good team when they figure it out. I really like Boopy Miller. I really like Chuck Harris. But I'll keep it a buck with you. They've really struggled to win and cover games.
Yeah.
And that does scare me.
Dude, that total's incredibly high, too.
I know SMU plays no defense. The last time I had a bet on SMU was the over in their last game they played. So I wouldn't hate the over here.
If we were betting,
I don't know.
You'd take the over in this game.
Yeah.
So we take the over in this game.
Yeah, we could take the over in this game. Okay. I could flip to the over.
Well, I like SMU, too.
I could
I'm
flip
saying,
to the
like,
over.
if this is a football game, football's still going on, give me the over. Even though we're betting basketball, give me the over.
If this is a football game, give me the over. All right. Okay. Alabama Rutgers, Josh. I'm going to take the over here. I don't know if an Alabama game has gone under yet this year, but I'm going to take the over here in the Alabama Rutgers game, and I'm going to tell you why. Alabama played a Houston team. I really wanted to take Houston yesterday, but I think we ended up morning. I think we ended up talking ourselves into submission that Houston was going to be able to slow this team down. And I think Houston could slow this team down if we get to March and they play each other. But this is just an Alabama team that plays fast.
Yeah.
And it's really hard to slow their clock down. It's really hard to slow them down. And the reason why I want to take this over is because Josh Rutgers is all freshmen.
Mhm.
All freshmen and all really young kids. And what happens when you put a freshman young team against an experienced team that just wants to play fast? These kids are not going to slow down.
No.
They're going to speed up to Alabama's pace, and they're going to play Alabama's game. But I do think Rutgers has ball players, dude. This Rutgers team is going to prove to us as the year goes on. They remind me of a Coach Calipari Kentucky team where they got 2 freshmen that can go give you 20. So I do like this over here just because if Alabama plays fast, if there's one thing I don't want to bet on, it's a bunch of freshmen and young kids to try to slow down their clock.
Yeah, I love that.
Let's go, Lauren. Shout out Lauren, called the air in Kansas yesterday. Thank you for the flowers.
Well,
I also don't know if I want to – I wrote it down, Josh, but I want to run you through it after I just gave you the sell job on the over. What do you think about Rutgers plus 10.5? Or does this game get it completely away from them?
I think that this game could get very far. Like Alabama could put up 100 in this game, I think.
Okay. I'm not saying I wanted to real like that was like my I need to bet side because I really like this over. So I'm not like trying to pick a side. I did write down Rutgers plus 10.5, but now that I think about it, if Alabama's allowed to play their game uninhibited, the end of this second half could get out of control, especially with Mark Sears really started the game 1 for 5, dude, and ended the game with around 18 points. And I feel like that's a game where now Mark Sears carries into the next game and has figured out his jumper and feels confident again. So maybe this could get really out of hand for Rutgers.
He'll be guarded by the freshmen as well. So
maybe we take Alabama's team total, Josh.
I don't hate that at all. Like I feel like that might be a safer play, honestly. Let's see what it is, though.
Damn, maybe we take Alabama's team.
Dude, I would rather take that than the 162.5.
What is it at?
86.5. I don't hate that at all.
I really like that. Okay, I'm going to write it down. But I'm going to keep that in the back of my head. I don't know, just the way I see this game going, and like, I don't know if that's dumb, of just thinking the young team is playing an experienced team that plays one kind of ball, and I feel like it's really hard for a young team to completely alter if Houston can do it.
I mean, Houston can do it, yeah. I think we're good. I think we got the right read there.
All right. That was my last place for college basketball. I don't know if there's anything else you want to bring up.
I've got another one.
Okay.
It's in a gross game, but Pacific versus Arkansas Pine Bluff.
Ooh.
I want to take Pacific minus 17.5. So both of these teams have played Mizzou this year. That's the only reason I'm betting this game. And I've watched both of them play in full games. And Pacific is just a much better team than Arkansas Pine Bluff. Arkansas Pine Bluff is maybe bottom 2, bottom 3 team I've ever seen play college basketball. So I think Pacific being minus 17.5 is pretty telling, and I think we take that.
Okay. I don't hate it, dude. Also, people forget, dude, your Duquesne bet yesterday was free as Ma's cooch.
Yeah, Duquesne, yeah. Shout out.
When you were like the minus 9.5 or whatever, that was Ma's cooch.
Yeah.
Pretty sure they won by like 20, dude.
Yeah, they were 0-6 or 0-7, and they were minus 9.5 in the game. Sure.
Malik, we talked about Texas A&M Creighton. We came to the conclusion it's a no bet.
Yeah.
We came to the conclusion for mental health reasons it's a no bet.
Unless you take undues.
Tulane and Austin P games. I didn't really look into those. Austin P was kind of my little wagon to start the year. I just don't really like how they've aged as the games have gone on that they've played. But I don't know what I would do in that game. I really didn't look into that game that much, to be totally honest with you.
Should we
move to college football or NFL?
We can go to college football real quick. I think there's only one game on now.
Let's go to – well, I'm talking college football for the weekend.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's just
do you want to go – let's go NFL.
Let's do college. You pick.
Let's do college football. Let's do college football. I don't know if Krabs sulfated yesterday. I don't know. I did not look. I was too busy fighting for my life with my bets. Josh, I know you can't wait for the Bears to hire Mike McCarthy after he gets fired this offseason.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
We're ready. Right. We're not taking UNC. We're actually fading UNC because they're not a good ball club. Unfortunately, I apologize if you went to UNC. Josh, college football, the plays I really like, other than going to watch the coin toss. All right, I'm not going to give you guys every play I like on here because we actually do a college football betting show called The Coin Toss. So I'm going to give you 3 or 4 that I like. But if you want the whole platter, you got to go watch the coin toss. It's on the YouTube. We did it live yesterday. So it's a different, shout out Goots with the link. That's clutch as hell. Go watch the coin toss after we're done here. Please go check it out. I promise you're going to like this episode. We did it live, so it's a little different atmosphere, background, because we're all in different places. Really liked this episode. I feel like we got dialed. I feel like I got dialed this episode, to be totally honest with you. I feel like I kind of dialed it in. But make sure you guys go watch the coin toss once we're done here.
Yes, sir.
The couple plays I do like, Josh.
Okay.
That I'll give out on here.
Okay.
I like Duke -4. I think Duke is actually a really good football team. I think it's a little unfair when you look at Duke's losses versus Alabama's losses that Duke isn't in the conversation of the top 12, to be honest with you. I'm pretty sure Duke has only lost to Miami, Clemson, and
Georgia
Tech. I think there's some SEC bias on those SEC teams that have 3 losses because I think this Duke team is actually really good. Their defense, I think, is, I'll say it, the best in the country.
They're up there.
I think if they had a better offense, they'd be a top 5 team, if not a top 3 team, because they would be blowing everybody out because their defense has stopped everybody. Their offense just can't move the ball.
Yep.
So I like Duke -4 here to end the year off. I love Vandy +10.5 against Tennessee, dude. I mean, if there's one thing we know about this Vandy team, it's that when a team's feeling high and mighty and everyone in the world is going, this team could. I saw 3 TikToks yesterday, Josh, of kids saying that they think Tennessee's going to win the national championship. This is where, Diego Pavia's here, and you just lost to Vanderbilt.
Yeah, dude, I'm going to take Vanderbilt money line in this game. I think Pavia's last chance to upset a top 10 team. I think Tennessee's fraudulent. Their offense sucks. I think Vandy's defense is super underrated. This spread should be Tennessee -2.5, in my opinion. Like I agree.
10.5 is correct. Give me 10.5 till the dogs come home.
Yeah, like I just do not trust Tennessee at all. They suck.
I don't trust Tennessee at all.
Their defense is good, but their offense is mid.
Someone said, guess what? Mikey Gargles Notre Dame. That could not be farther from the truth.
Could not be further.
From the truth.
Game of the century also sandwiched between those two that we just talked about is South Carolina Clemson.
Yeah, go ahead.
That literally might be game of the century, no?
I said it on the coin toss. So that'll be one of the 4 I give out here. I'm taking South Carolina +2.5, dude. I love South Carolina +2.5 here, dude. I
like that. I also love the over in this game. I feel like anytime we get high-powered teams that hate each other, like we see more overs and unders. I think everyone's going to expect defense in this game. I expect a lot of offense. A lot.
I'm taking Kansas ML against Baylor. I think Jalen Daniels is going to finish the year the way you should have started the year, which is just playing lights out and playing fireworks level football. I'm really disappointed in him because I genuinely thought he was going to be one of the best quarterbacks in college football. I genuinely thought this Kansas team was going to compete for the Big 12, and I'm really disappointed on how slow he started. He's obviously picked it up in this later half of the year. I think they belt the cheeks Baylor with him playing well now.
I love that.
The last one I'm going to give out, and then you guys got to go watch the coin toss once we're done here. I'm going to take Auburn +11.5 in the Iron Bowl, dude. I don't know if you saw it, but this linebacker on Auburn's talking a lot of cash shit.
Yeah.
He's talking a lot of cash shit. He said Ryan Williams isn't that good, and then he said he's going to keep Jalen Milroe in the box this weekend. And they interviewed Jalen Milroe about it, and Jalen Milroe said, yeah, I don't even know who that is. I mean, it's a big game for both teams. I'm sure he's just excited, and they can say whatever they want. I'm more inclined to tap in on the Auburn team that in a rivalry like this, it feels like weird shit always happen, than take Alabama to do their job when they're pretty much eliminated from the playoff.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take Auburn with 11.5 points here, just because I think it's going to get weird.
Yeah, I like that. That's another game that I would maybe sprinkle on the money line. I think in these massive rivalry games, like we're going to see them be, if they're not blowouts, they're going to be right down to the wire. And I think that you can get, insane value. Like two of these teams in these rivalry games are winning or upset.
I agree.
Reds.
People want the Mizzou report, and then Lauren wants to know if she can fade Vooch and take Wagner.
Lauren, take Wendell Carter, not Wagner. Because Wendell Carter will have a direct matchup, and he splooges on the Bulls when he comes back. Well, he's not coming back, but when he plays against us.
Give me the Mizzou report, Joshy.
Dude, we are going to steamroll these fucking losers from Arkansas.
Wow.
Even the game that we lost against South Carolina.
Wow.
The game that we lost against South Carolina was probably one of the best games we played all year as a football team. Like, no joke. Last game, we also looked incredible. Mississippi State fucking sucks, though. And I think Arkansas also sucks. Their quarterback literally can't throw the football. I think our defense has a day. I think our offense has a day. And we own them. This is a fake rivalry because we own them.
Wow.
Fake one.
Wow, dude.
I think the safest plays, obviously we're going to cover, win, but I think Mizzou team total, you could literally ladder that as high as you want. I think we score all over this team, like all over.
Wow, I did not expect that out of you.
Yeah, I haven't pitched Mizzou very hard this year because we kind of stink. But
I know, that was the hardest you've pitched, Mizzou.
We're finally finding a little stride this year, I think. Like, after the last two games that we found something, our offense is actually, clicking and doing shit.
Yeah.
Fun to watch now.
No, you don't. I don't think you've ever pitched Mizzou.
Dude, the thing that fucking pissed me off is if we beat South Carolina, we're literally in the playoff if we win this game. We're literally.
I don't know about that,
dude. We'd be 9-2. We'd be one of three teams that have two or less losses in the SEC. We'd be in, which is crazy.
I'm just gonna squeak this before we move to the NFL. I'm on Arkansas plus 2.5.
Good.
Do we want to talk NFL, or do you have any more college games you want to talk about? That's the only college games I'm talking about because I want people to go watch the coin toss once we're done.
I love Colorado this week. I think they fucking murder Oklahoma State.
That's a Friday game, right?
Yeah, that is Friday.
Okay.
Saturday. I like Syracuse a lot, dude. I think Syracuse is another live dog. I think Syracuse could beat Miami. Miami is not a good football team. Yes, Cam Ward's fucking unbelievable. Their offense is sick, but their defense can't stop a thing. And I think Syracuse can maybe control time of possession in this game and keep it really close. I'd take the plus 11, but they might win.
Wow. Josh, I'll give you my Friday college football card. Minnesota plus 2.5, Iowa minus 5.5, Georgia Tech plus 19.5.
Okay.
Bang that.
Bang.
Thank you, ma'am. I'll have another. Thank you, ma'am. I'll have another.
All
right, should we move to the NFL?
Let's do it.
Josh, your team plays on Thanksgiving. The Giants and the Cowboys play, and the Green Bay Packers and Miami Dolphins play as well. Let's start with Detroit, Chicago. I wrote something down on my little piece of paper here.
Mm-hmm.
And it says Detroit, Chicago, over with a question mark.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Dude, for some reason, our defense, since Caleb Williams started to figure out over the last two games, our defense has gotten much worse, which I don't know how. I really don't know how. Dude, I've been taking the Lions every game with these massive spreads they've been covering. Dude, I just don't know. For some reason, the Bears defense owns Jared Goff. They beat us, but Jared Goff is owned by the Bears defense. Every time we play him, he's throwing a pick, at least one pick, maybe 2, 3. And I think I would take the over in this game. I think David Montgomery is also a free touchdown. He's coming back, playing against the Bears. That's auto. He's minus 200, but just throw it in a parlay. That's free cheddar. Dude, but it'd also be the most Bears thing of all time to win this game for no reason. That's literally what it'd be. The Bears win this game, ruin their draft pick. Matt Eberflus fucking back. That's what we would do. That's what we would do.
Matt Eberflus back would be nightmares, dude.
Is Rome finally going to heat up? Why don't you go and check Rome Odunze's stats compared to that number 1 overall receiver everyone was talking about.
So, are we saying the Bears cover?
I mean, I know, dude. Just because it's the Bears, I would say yes, because they might win this game and ruin the whole season. That's what would happen.
And ruin the whole season.
Yeah.
Bears cover their eyes, maybe?
Dude, we own the Lions. We literally beat the Lions. Like last year, everyone was slurping the Lions. We literally beat them one time by 10 plus, and then we were up 12 with 2 minutes left and let J-Mo have like a 60-yard touchdown, and then they got the ball back, scored again, and won the game. It was absurd. But we literally had them beat 2 times last year. I think one of these games with them this year, we're going to get frisky and beat them, but I don't think – it might not be this one. It might be the one at home when they're not playing anybody in Week 17.
All right.
I'm so excited for that game, dude. It feels like weird watching Caleb on Sunday and then getting to watch him on Thursday. It seems like I just watched him.
Yeah, that is weird.
And yes, we're watching Caleb, not the Bears, because the Bears are dead. And Maddie was just fired.
This will be a classic Bears win after losing the last 6 games, of course. Yeah. Josh, I mean, I know you've seen the shit about Malik Neighbors.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of want to take the Giants, or do you think that locker room is completely gone?
I would love to take the Giants. I would love to.
Like, there's no way if Tommy DeVito looks bad in the first quarter, he stays in, right? Like, it has to be Drew Lock.
I don't know how Drew Lock isn't the starter for this game right now, dude. Like,
I agree, dude.
It makes no sense, but I like the Giants. Even if Tommy DeVito plays, I think that they win this game. This total is so low, and I just feel like the Cowboys are that team this year that just melt for no reason. They're going to melt against this Giants team for no reason.
I mean, you could just take the narrative, though, and just be like, Giants locker room is gone, Giants are gone, they get smoked. Cooper Rush looks like all-star Cooper Rush.
Oh, wow. Drew Lock has some sort of playtime instead of the Giants don't want to pay. That's just, dude.
Yeah, so maybe that locker room is toast, Josh.
Yeah, it could be. I would still take them, though. I kind of like that narrative. Like, it's not like these guys, like, fucking stop playing football because the locker room's toast. They might be pissed at the coach. But, dude, the Cowboys' locker room can't be much better.
That's true, too. The Cowboys, like, this might be just take the under. Both locker rooms are gone.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's probably the play, too. It's gone down a point. It's 37.5. Who puts this game on Thanksgiving? I don't care if it's the fucking Cowboys. Who puts this game on Thanksgiving?
Like, literally, in what world was Daniel Jones, Dak Prescott going to be a good game?
I know.
It was never going to be a good game.
I know. Don't they play each other every fucking year? But let's get that off the schedule for next year.
Junk, dude. This is junk game.
Unless it's Shador on the Giants.
Josh, I'm going to tell you a play I know you didn't think I'd take, and I'm only taking it because of one word. It's called narratives. Tua said he's looking forward to put narratives to rest. I'm going to take the Dolphins plus 3.5 because I don't think Green Bay is that good.
I love that play.
I'm going to take the Dolphins plus 3.5 because Green Bay's not that good, and the Dolphins are starting to get hot.
You know what? It's also not that cold. It's chilly.
Yeah, what's the weather going to be like in Green Bay? Do we have a weather check?
Let me peep. I can get it up. Dude, I love that play. I think they win that game too. Dude, I've been saying this the entire year. Jordan Love is a fucking fraud. That dude is not good at quarterback. Literally leads the league in picks, and he's missed 3 games. And he gets paid $55 million a year.
Dude, D-Lou just gave the most devious parlay. Providence ML, Bears ML, A&M ML for all the presents.
I mean, dude, that could pay for fucking the national debt. It's going to be chilly. It's going to be chilly in Green Bay. It's gonna be like 25 degrees during game time.
Okay, yeah, that's cold.
That's cold.
That's fucking cold, dude.
Maybe it's bad.
No, I'm gonna take the Giants either way because I think this Dolphins team is hearing the murmurs that they are junk when it's cold, and the fact that Tua came out and addressed it, and the fact that Tua has been looking good and the Dolphins have been looking good again, I think they beat the fraudulent Packers.
I mean, yeah, dude, the 20. Yeah, I hope they do. I'm not going to say anything this game because that weather kind of makes me scared. I didn't think.
I understand. I'm only taking it because the narrative. That's the only reason I'm taking it.
Yeah. I mean, dude, I hope the Dolphins fucking kick the shit out of them. I hate the Packers.
Yeah, that'd be good.
I'm also just praying that the Packers can lose like 2-3 games in a row. So that game, week 18 against the Bears, is for the playoffs, and we can fucking upset it because we didn't do it. That's what our season is now, is just beating the Packers week 18 so they don't make the playoffs. That's what my season's coming to.
All right.
I'm with you. Let's go Dolphins.
Let's go Dolphins, dude. I'm in. Miami comes into Green Bay and sneaks one, and then they get to go back to the warm.
Yeah.
How about that?
Let's go.
All right, here we go. Here's what I'm thinking. Friday, don't be an idiot. Take the Chiefs minus 12.5.
Dude, I like the Raiders in this game. I'm not going to lie.
The team that Pat Mahomes hates the most in the NFL.
Yeah. He does.
After the Panthers played him close.
Mm-hmm.
No way Daniel's saying no.
I think the Raiders also hate the Chiefs.
No way we're getting Daniel in the Twitch chat saying no. What is he saying no to? The Chiefs?
Probably. Raiders.
Dude, I think the Chiefs belt to ass the Raiders, bro. After you play the Panthers close, you got to come out, and you can't keep sleepwalking through games. You have to smoke their shit.
Yeah, dude, I like the Raiders in this game. 12.5 points is way too many points for this Chiefs team against a rival. I think Brock
Mahomes. No, Daniel doesn't like it.
No.
We never get Daniel in chat.
I know.
I know he's calling cap on the Chiefs by 12.5, dude.
Dude, I also think the Raiders, I mean, I could be wrong, but I feel like the Raiders always beat the Chiefs one time a year. I'm not saying they're going to win this game, but they didn't win the first game, so.
They're not going to win this game, Josh.
I could be wrong that they haven't beat them at all the last.
They're not going to win this game. They either lose by 10 and they cover, or they lose by 30.
Yeah. I like the Raiders. It's also they were like promoting the game. It's like some sort of like spooky theme game. So give me the Raiders. Oh,
no, I'm taking the Chiefs. I'm taking the Chiefs.
Game.
Fuck them. I'm taking the Chiefs.
They were like,
chat, can we get some W's in chat for Daniel? He does all of our graphics. Can we get some W's in chat for him? He puts in a shift every single day, works super hard. Can we get some W's in chat? Can we get some W's in chat in here, please, for Daniel? One of the hardest working guys we got at the company.
Jack Perry.
Get some W's in chat.
Jack Perry, please get Rab on here. I need to fade him so I can buy a plane ticket from Florence to London. Rab, get on here.
Oh, that's goated.
We need to fade for him.
I'm taking the Chiefs minus 12.5. Fuck the Raiders. They're going to get their shit smoked.
Okay.
Fair enough?
Fair enough.
Fair enough. Move to Sunday, Josh, where I got a couple plays for you. All right?
Yeah.
I'm just going to let it be known now. I might be in my goddamn bag.
Okay.
I'm just going to – can I just rapid fire them at you?
Yeah, go quick.
Chargers money line, Bengals money line, Texans -5, Minnesota, Arizona over. Sam Darnold's playing for his job. Washington -5.5, Baltimore, Philly over.
Baltimore, Philly. I don't hate any of the.
That is literally a 6-0 card.
There's only one of them that I don't like.
What?
Chargers.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Why do you like the other side in that game?
I feel like the Falcons are like
nope.
Like matchup for them.
No, Josh.
Yeah, I think so.
No.
I love the Bengals -3 is my favorite play of the weekend, I think. Though.
Yeah, the Steelers might get fucking clapped up.
Dude, I think the Pats beat the Colts.
Yeah, what's his name is back from the felony or whatever on defense for the Pats.
From the felony, yeah, Jabril.
Yeah, I forget what he did. I think he beat his girlfriend. Scumbag, but he's back. So,
but dude, I like them a lot. I mean, obviously everyone knows the Pats are shitty, but I think the first overall pick this year is going to have like 4 wins, 5 wins, maybe even.
You think so?
I think they're going to. I mean, the Jags. There's only 2 teams I think that have 2 wins right now. The Jags and who else? Who else has 2 wins? Oh, the Raiders. I feel like they're going to. I think they're going to sneak out a couple more. So. I don't know.
Josh,
dude.
they're not beating the Chiefs. And in your head, I know when you said they're going to squeak out a couple more, you're counting Black Friday.
No.
They're not winning that game, dude.
Well, the Jags and the Raiders play each other. The Raiders also play the Chargers in Week 18. That can mean nothing for the Chargers. They play the Saints in Week 17. The Saints fucking suck too. Like, they're going to squeak a couple more, I think.
Okay. All right. What do you like on Sunday? Because that's really all I have. Obviously, the Jets are playing. I'm not going to watch a game. Josh, this is the first time in my life. I'm not even kidding you. I started watching the Jets when Chad Pennington was the quarterback and Lavernius Coles was the wide receiver. I have never not watched a Sunday Jets game that I was available for. Obviously, you know, sometimes life happens and you can't.
Yeah.
I have never not watched a Jets game that I was available for in my entire life. The way that the organization has acted this year, the way that the players have played on the field, the way that they're active on social media, the way that we have carried ourselves as a franchise this year has, for the first time in my life, caused me to, on purpose, not watch our last two games. I have no interest in supporting this team. I have no interest in buying tickets and giving money to this organization. First time in my life that I will now, and back to back to back, I will not watch a game for the rest of the year. I refuse to do it. I refuse to watch this team. I refuse to give them eyes. I'm so fucking done. I'm so done.
Yeah, I mean, dude, and I don't Vegas the entire
keeps making us favorites.
I know. Well, they keep on like giving you hope as a fan. It's like, dude, wait, we can win this game this week, and then you fucking lose to a team that's way worse than you. Every week, dude. That would be the thing that pissed me off the most, is that, like, for some reason Vegas still thinks that we're a good football team when we're just fucking not. That would piss me off more, honestly.
Dude, I can't. I'm not gonna watch it. I'm not gonna care about it. I'm not gonna bet on it. I don't give a fuck. Mike and Josh for the one-time race to 10, Houston at midnight tonight. Lock it in. I'm down.
I love that. Let's go.
And if you don't think Geno Smith is gonna come in and dismantle the vehicle of the Jets any more than it's already dismantled, you're out of your mind. Geno Smith is gonna come in and end the franchise just like the way when we drafted him, he ended the franchise. So the fact that we're favored against a former Jets quarterback is Radimus Rex.
You're not favored. You're +2, but still.
We are losing to Geno Smith, and he's going to take the wheels off of the wagon.
Yeah, he is. I agree with that.
Then I think, Josh, by the way, we go back-to-back former quarterbacks. I think we play the Vikings next.
You play the Dolphins next. You played a former quarterback last week in Joe Flacco.
Oh, that was it. Yeah, Joe Flacco. But Anthony Richardson ended up starting. Yeah,
you got the Dolphins, Jags, Rams, Bills.
I don't give a fuck. Fuck that team, dude. I hope we lose out, dude. I hope we lose out and we find a gem in the draft. Go draft a fucking quarterback, because Aaron Rodgers is a waste of fucking space, dude.
Yeah, dude. I wonder who would you take if you had the first overall pick? You could have your choice at quarterback. Or would you trade back and get a hole and then take another quarterback later?
I already told you who I want, Josh.
I know, but you wouldn't take him first. You would trade back then.
Yeah, probably trade back. He's not NFL ready. He's going to be horrible. But all I want is Jalen Milroe. I'm tired of these pocket passing, immobile quarterbacks. Give me a guy that throws 20 picks a year, but at least makes a fucking play, dude. I'm so tired of watching Sam Darnold shit himself in the pocket, Zach Wilson shit himself in the pocket, Joe Flacco, Josh McCown, Aaron Rodgers, Mike White. We haven't had a quarterback that can run with his goddamn legs since the beginning of the freaking franchise. So give me a guy that when he snaps the ball doesn't know what he's looking at. He doesn't even know what he's looking at. But you know what he can do really well? He can pump fake you and run. He can play action and run. That's all I want. I want a running back at quarterback, Josh. I'm tired of these quarterbacks because the Jets, for some reason, ever since Joe Namath won our only one, are always going, we just need a pure pocket passer. Pure pocket passer, what wins you football. You know what? We're not winning a Super Bowl in my lifetime. So make it exciting.
Make it exciting.
Just give me fucking Jalen Milroe and let him run rampant. That's all I care about, dude. I could care less if he has 500 pass yards the whole year, as long as he has 2,000 rush yards. Like, I'm done watching boring football, getting let down, drafting pocket passers that can't do shit. So give me a kid that doesn't know what he's looking at but can run the ball. That's it. That's it.
You know what you can do? You don't have to waste a draft pick. You can go sign Justin Fields after this year. That's a kid.
Yeah, dude, I wanted us to get Justin Fields.
I don't think it's off the table, honestly.
I mean, it's kind of be weird now to go get him, but
I don't know, maybe.
people calling this a shit take. Why don't you guys do me a favor and strap up and be Jets fans? Go back and watch the last 5 years of Jets games and then call that a rat shit take like you guys are on fucking First Take thinking I'm actually trying to rebuild the franchise.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, how about that?
Yeah.
How about that?
How about that? How about you go strap up the boots?
Yeah, do me a favor. Everyone in chat that just called that a rat shit take and said that that's a horrible take and that Mikey shouldn't be a GM, do me a favor. Go back, fire up your YouTube, watch the last 5 years of Jets games and tell me that you don't want a quarterback that at least just runs the ball and makes plays. Go ahead. Tell me that. Go ahead. Go ahead. Watch those 5 years and tell me how you'd fix the franchise now that Aaron Rodgers is going to play for us next year.
Yeah, dude.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Where's Aaron? Is Aaron Rodgers going to retire? What's he going to do?
Dude, I hope he fucks off to Middle Earth in The Lord of the Rings, dude. I hope he fucks off to Middle Earth and fucking he is the biggest fucking cancer in the NFL, I think, of all time. There's not a team or a locker room that he's left that everyone didn't at least go, wow, that guy's a douchebag. There's not a team or front office, and he's only played for 2, that haven't gone, yeah, he never takes accountability. Like, he actually thinks he is the second coming of Jesus Christ at quarterback. Tom Brady at 42 went to Tampa Bay Buccaneers with a roster that was comparable to ours and won a Super Bowl. Aaron Rodgers in 1 year blew up a franchise.
Yeah, one has won
1 year.
And I would say 0 meaningful games.
And we have, Josh, by the way, conversations, and we put those 2 in the same conversation.
Yeah,
that is a fucking joke to me.
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers just took himself right out of that conversation, I think.
He doesn't even deserve to be in the same breath as guys like Tom Brady.
No, he does not, which sucks, but I thought that he was, obviously, it just sucks, dude. Like, this dude fucking is in my division my entire life and ruins every Sunday for me, and then he fucking leaves and he sucks. Like, why couldn't he be doing that at Green Bay?
I don't know, dude.
Why can't he be doing that at Green Bay?
Jets football.
That's,
Jets football.
Good answer right there.
Jets football. I got your answer. Jets football.
That's a good answer.
All right, those are all the NFL plays I have. We could try to, what'd you say?
Louisville's up 16-10 right now.
Ooh. See, I didn't really want to bet that game, but I just can't bet against Louisville.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens. First halves don't matter. Just keep that in mind, guys. I guess props this weekend that I was kind of looking at, Josh. I do really like Jalen Daniels pass plus rush if it ever goes up on the board. I do really like Garrett Nussmeier pass yards if that goes up on the board. I also like Kyron Lacey yards. I really like in the NFL, I could so see DeAndre Hopkins yards against the Raiders or an Xavier Worthy bomb. I don't know, dude. These Thanksgiving games are weird as shit. I want to take Malik Neighbors, but I want to think that the locker room and him aren't really getting along.
Dude, he's still going to be getting the ball.
But that's what he's complaining about is he's saying we're down 30 and I get my first target of the game. And then apparently Joe Douglas and the GM talked to him. And then in the next interview, he was like, yeah, I'm a rookie, but I played football at a high level. I'm never going to not let my mind be known. So it's like they definitely were like, dude, relax. And he was like, no, fuck that.
Yeah,
in public.
He did also say it wasn't the quarterback. So he's just bitching about the coaches, essentially. Yeah.
Rito, he actually doesn't have Drew Lock throwing him. He's got Tommy DeVito.
Dude, if he had Drew Lock, he'd go for 200.
I agree. Detroit, Chicago, Josh, give me some props in that game.
In the Bears game?
Yeah. Other than Montgomery.
Montgomery's auto. I think someone said this earlier in chat, and they were asking me who I think goes off at receiver for the Bears.
Oh my God, DeVito didn't fly to Dallas.
No way. Okay, that's okay.
The Giants are auto.
Yeah.
The Giants are auto, Josh. Yeah. Thank you, Rito. We didn't know. Thank you, Rito.
I'm gonna go to Easy Pucks, little play right there. Caleb Williams passing yards, dude. I think that he's finally figured it out. And I think if the spread's correct, like if we're down in this game, he's gonna be throwing hella.
I like that.
We haven't
Yeah,
really
what the
been able
hell?
to run the ball too well the last couple of weeks. I mean, it hasn't been terrible, but we've abandoned it pretty quick and started throwing the ball a lot because I think Caleb's starting to feel more comfortable. And Keenan Allen's finally like healthy and looks insanely good. Yeah, I think we take.
Can I give you a narrative?
What?
DeAndre Swift touchdown and yards against his old team.
Ooh, I don't hate that. I don't hate that at all. I mean, the only thing that scares me is that it has to be like a long touchdown run because anytime we're inside the 10-yard line, it's Roschon's in the game. Swift is not on field, so.
But you don't think against his old team they'll give him one?
He could rip one off. No, they won't. They literally won't because Roschon Johnson, like, we run the play with our backup center at fullback and, like, literally no one stopped it. So there's no reason to let Swift in the game.
Josh, can you actually check if the Giants line has moved? I feel like this is breaking news.
The Giants line is still 3.5. Dallas minus
Okay,
3.
good.
Yeah.
I'm
Dude,
taking Drew Lock, dude.
Yeah, dude, dude, Giants ML 100.
I'm taking Drew Lock, Josh.
Dude, they're going to – dude, I love that.
I'm taking Drew Lock, Josh. Maybe Drew Lock pass yards against the fucking Cowboys.
Yes.
Malik Neighbors' yards is an auto play. His touchdown is an auto play now. The Giants could be back, dude.
They could be. I mean, dude, remember what Drew Lock did last year when he stepped in for the Seahawks, came back and won that game?
I remember.
That dot to
I
Jay.
remember.
Yeah.
I remember, Josh. I like Drew Lock. I thought he was going to be a good quarterback. He just, I think, unfortunate situations. All right. I mean, that'll do it, dude.
Let's go. Should we cook up the
yes,
the gangbang?
TMA gangbang. Let's put in. Can I put in 3 and you put in 3?
Sure.
Okay.
Well,
I'm gonna do.
Yeah. There's only 5 slots.
Okay, I'll do 3. You do 2.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm gonna do plays for the weekend as well.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. I'm gonna put some in for today though. I'm putting Providence plus 2.5. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm putting the Giants plus 3.5. And I will also be putting Duke minus 4. Those are my 3.
Okay. Give me the Bengals minus 3. And give me, I'm trying to think of what my favorite. Give me Syracuse plus 11. Okay.
The TMA gangbang. I'm not going to know the results because I don't have Twitch pulled up. So what do we do?
Goots will spam it.
Okay.
Goots,
all right, chat.
4.
Duke is minus 4. Good. Sorry, Duke is minus 4. I'm so tucked right now, Nate. I might just get more tucked. It's freezing in this house. I literally talked to my mom yesterday. I was like, yeah, 2.5 Goots. I literally talked to my mom yesterday. I was like, yeah, can we maybe like put the heat on a little bit? And they were like, no, I get cold. It's like, it's fucking cold outside.
Yeah,
DeVito is on a later flight because he's getting treatment. Dude, just fucking start Drew Lock and stop bitching.
Dude, the fact that they're like, this seems like Tommy DeVito's fucking like Tony Romo.
Literally
like
Tony Romo.
Like they need him. Like, dude, like we'll do anything we can do to get him back in this game.
Literally Tony Romo. Do we know if the gangbang is live, guys? If the gangbang is live, go vote right now for the TMA gangbang. Dude, we might have to get Daniel to make a graphic.
We should.
Is Daniel still in here? He asked for pitch cake, but I didn't see any pitch cake today.
The gangbang is up and moving.
Daniel, we might need you to cook a hysterical one-time graphic for the TMA gangbang.
Yeah, let's keep it on the gridiron. I mean, Providence has 0 votes.
Dude, come on.
The Giants is getting steamed right now.
Come on, Josh. What the fuck?
I mean, dude, I kind of want it just to be the Giants. So the game.
No, stop influencing. Let them gangbang. They have to gangbang. Let them gangbang. What is the score right now?
9 for the Bengals, 8 for the Giants.
No way Bengals call it late steam.
Syracuse still has no votes.
No way Bengals call it late steam. I don't know if we could be TMA gangbang in the Bengals, Josh.
Why?
Because they're red.
Oh, Giants. There we go.
Right.
Play a little bit.
All right, I'll say it. I want it to be the Giants too, but I just can't do the Bengals, dude.
I want it to be the Giants. I'm not good.
I wish I could vote. I could always sneaky vote on that laptop when we're in the studio.
Yeah. Do you actually do that?
Yeah, I always throw one sneaky vote in.
I voted for the Bengals.
Why'd you vote for the Bengals?
Because I want to make it a little more interesting.
Dude, what the fuck?
Giants are still up 3 votes.
Daniel, do you think you could cook a sneaky, hysterical one-time graphic for the TMA gangbang?
You just make it the black picture. The girl on the couch is the Giants.
No, we can't go that far, dude. We cannot go that far. Thank you, Lauren. Thank you, Lauren. That's a goated vote out of you. Yeah.
Oh my God, Bengals took the lead.
No, Josh.
Daniel, good idea, Josh. Dude,
Josh, I'm going to be really pissed if the Bengals win.
There's no way people are actually voting. There's so many people saving votes because there's so many more people in here than that are voting.
Guys, you got to be in the Twitch to vote.
Everyone join.
I really want it to be the Giants, bro.
Oh my God, the Bengals are up 2.
No.
They're up 2.
Joey B.
You like the Bengals too, man. You like the Bengals.
Dude, but I think it'd be funnier if the teammate gangbang was the Giants.
It would be. Oh, Giants take.
Wow!
They're up 4 votes.
Wow!
They just spawned in with like 8 more votes.
Wow!
They're up 5, 6. They're up 6.
Wow! Mage! Mage around the corner! Mage around the corner! All right, guys, hand it up. Who voted for Syracuse? Mage around the corner! Had to come over from X. Let's go, dude. People are coming over from X, dude. Giants are getting late steam.
They're up
And
13.
it's Mage. They're up 13?
Yeah, up 13 votes.
Holy shit, that was actual Mage.
Yeah.
That was actual Mage. And it's Mage.
Come on, it's close to being done, so it's most likely going to be the Giants plus 3-0.
No, I'm not leaving points, just a tip. I'll tell you what, I'm taking all the points I can get in that game.
I think you could leave points too, though.
No, Josh.
If it's Drew Lock, leave points. Tommy DeVito, don't leave.
Yeah, maybe.
Don't leave points. Tommy.
Yeah, also, if you call Twitter X, you're fired. Just from anything you do in life, you're fired.
You are fired.
But I love it.
Voted Duke.
Let's go. 207 did vote for Duke.
I want to know who voted for Syracuse. Raise your hand if you voted for Syracuse.
All right, who did it? Who the fuck voted for Syracuse? Elon's Rocket, Mage around the corner, Giants plus 3.5.
And it is officially the Giants.
The TMA gangbang is the Giants plus 3.5 on Thanksgiving. I'm happy it's Thanksgiving play.
Yeah, I am as well. That's kind of why I wanted it too. Just
Yeah, I agree.
Sweat midday on Thanksgiving with everyone. That'd be fun.
I agree. Except I'm not gonna be able to text you about it because for some reason when the Bears play, you think you're on the team and you put your phone in your locker.
Yeah.
Which is just,
it's not even, dude, just when we have like horrible ways of losing. Like when we like have that comeback, just like my phone's going away for 4 hours. I will not be looking.
I just don't know how you do it. Josh is literally on the team.
That's a new thing. That's a new thing this year that I've started doing. After that Hail Mary, that's what started. It's my phone's gone.
Yeah, the Hail Mary did it.
Left on the balcony after that Hail Mary. I just left it out there.
The Hail Mary broke Josh.
They broke me, broke the Bears. Broke fucking everything.
All right, well, that'll do it. We end every episode with, or do you want to say Happy Thanksgiving to everybody, Josh?
Yeah, Happy Thanksgiving. Everyone have a great holiday. Eat some food, see some family, and have a good time.
Thank you guys for tuning in. We end every episode with a little inspiration, a little motivation. I wanted to say this. I watched a movie last night, and I kind of wanted to just, send everyone off to their holidays with this one. Cream some corn, man. I wanted to send everyone off with this one. I watched a movie last night with my dad. It's one of his favorite movies. It's called The Internship. It's with The guy that goes, wow, and Vince Vaughn.
Owen Wilson.
Owen Wilson, yeah. And they said something in the movie. It's a really silly movie. It's a fun movie. But they said something in the movie that I just wanted to carry over to you guys before the holidays start, because I know the holidays aren't fun for some people. I know it can be a really hard time. Sometimes you have to work. Sometimes you can't be with family. Sometimes family is the problem. But I just wanted to talk about really quickly as we go into the holidays and as we get close to the end of the year, something that they said in the movie that I'm going to kind of rework and remix. And it went along the lines of, in life, you're going to fall flat on your face more times than you're not. In life, you're going to find yourself looking at the pavement more times than you'll probably find yourself walking and looking at what's ahead of you. And I think that's what makes life special, and that's what makes it all worth it. And you might be going, how does that make it worth it? You just said I'd fall down on my face. And I think it's because you learn more about yourself, you learn more about the people around you, and you learn more about life in general when you fall flat on your face, because it puts you in a position where you have to pick yourself up. And I think, just speaking to something that has happened to me recently, and what's been going on in my life, is it teaches you things about yourself that you didn't even know. I know the one thing, and I'll be vulnerable with you guys, so I won't see you till Monday, so I'll leave you with a something that I've learned about myself is I didn't necessarily know how to heal in situations. I didn't necessarily know how broken I might have been just as a person. And then something happens to you and you realize, holy shit, I'm 6 steps behind where I thought I was. There was way more problems going on behind the scenes in myself than I even knew was possible. And I think it's almost been somewhat of a blessing to learn about those problems and have to work through those problems. And I think, hearing them say that in that movie last night, the way that they ended it was, you're going to fall flat on your face. But if you can just bring yourself to pick your head up and look at what's in front of you and look at what's up, the possibilities are endless. And I think a message that I've said a bunch of times, a lot of the times we fall flat in our face and we go, fuck, man. Fuck. Like, I don't want to pick myself up. I don't even want to lift my head up. It's kind of comfortable down here because I can just feel sorry for myself and I can blame everything on everyone else and I can say fuck the world and I can just get comfortable down here. But I think the real power and the real joy of the experience of being a fucking human on this little rock is if you can just bring yourself to pick your head up and just bring yourself to push up off the ground after life knocks you down and go, oh my God, everything that I want is in front of me. Everything that I want to chase after is in front of me. And you know what? In 2 more steps, in 1 more step, I might fall down again. In 3 months, I might fall down again. And tomorrow, I might fall down again. But every time that you pick yourself up, and I challenge you to do that this weekend over the holidays, or when you go back to work on Monday, I challenge you to please just pick yourself up and realize that everything is in front of you. And there's a reason why, I'm going to get corny with you here. There's a reason why your windshield is bigger than your rear view. All right? There's a reason why that windshield is bigger than your rear view. And I think when life knocks you down, or a situation knocks you down, or a person knocks you down, feel it, but have the strength to pick yourself up and pick your head up and go, everything that I want is in front of me. The possibilities of tomorrow are endless. The possibilities of what I can do with the rest of my day are endless. And I'm going to pick myself up. So I challenge you going into Thanksgiving and going into the holidays and going into the end of the year and hopefully starting the new year well, is to pick yourself up when you're getting knocked down. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Go enjoy some time with family and just relax for a second realize that we're not here for a long time, and a random Thanksgiving in your 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, if you're 18, 19, whatever it is, these are the holidays that you look back on. So go have fun with your families. Have a great Thanksgiving. Be thankful for something this Thanksgiving. I love you guys so much. Thank you guys for tuning into today's episode. I know it's family time and everyone's running around, so we really appreciate everyone that tunes into the show every day. We especially appreciate you that tuned in to today. Let's go Giants. Shout out to TMA Gangbang. I love you guys so much. We'll see you here on Tuesday. Back in the studio. I think I'm traveling Monday, so I'll see you guys on Tuesday. But have a great Thanksgiving. Thank you guys so much for all the support. I love you guys so much. And we will see you on Tuesday. Happy Thanksgiving. Love you guys. Appreciate it.